Well then, listening to Dan Potts' Football's 12th Man, there was a discussion involving Liverpool between Cal, Coppish, and Hooks throwing his 2 cents in there, and the one and only master deflector, rage beta extraordinaire, Wolfie from Forest Fan TV. And the conversation began about Liverpool and Cal saying we're still top of the league, even though we've lost the game. Arsenal can go above Liverpool by a point should they beat West Ham on the weekend before we play Chelsea away, which is possible. And with Alisson now reportedly out for 6 weeks, Mamardashvili takes shape at number 1 in goal. So we don't know what we're going to expect. It could be 2 goalkeepers that may decide the game. But in any case, it's not a preview for that. The conversation going on, it's a bit of a long clip, so I'll play the entirety of it. But just listen to the nonsense from Wolfie when Cow is trying to explain his point of view, but because it's not the answer he wants to hear, or it's not what he wants to hear, or what Hooks want to hear, all of a sudden now it's gimmicks and it's excuses and referees, etc., etc. Have a go at this.
What do you want me to do, Wolfie? Crash out on Hook?
I'm just saying, man, you gotta have the same energy, man. Because if they beat West Ham 5 p.m., they're top of the league. You're not. Your whole narrative goes. You know what I'm saying?
What narrative? It's fact. What are we doing?
Hey, this is what Liverpool fans do. Like they was running it with the whole. Yeah, everyone was trying to have nuanced conversations with them about how their star signing looks poor. And they've been playing poor and they've been getting last-minute goals and leaving it late, and it's becoming a bit of a gimmick and it's not sustainable. But all they was doing was 5 out of 5. So they was doing every response 5 out of 5. Yeah, of course. They don't want to have these conversations. Yeah, and they're doing it again. Like now they're back to back.
You're right. You're right.
They lost back-to-back games. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about how it's now these poor performances are actually leading to losses. They just say top of the league.
Do you know what I find funny? This is what I find really funny. I find really funny. If we're going to do the nuanced stuff, Galatasaray shouldn't have had a penalty, so that game would have ended.
Don't do this, Cam.
Oh, here we go.
Crystal Palace got a late winner. Crystal Palace got a late winner, but apparently that shouldn't count because you can't score late winners.
Should your handball goal count? Yeah,
volleyball.
No, they can take the handball. We can take the handball. Shall I tell you why? Because if that's the case, then we go and really look at VAR, and then Munoz gives away a penalty because he's got a handful of shallow.
This is what
we're not going to look at the new one.
We're blaming the refs. Yeah. So no accountability now. We're blaming refs.
When did I blame the ref?
What?
When did I blame the ref?
What?
You just brought VAR into it, bro.
No. You just said, was it a handball? I said, yeah, give him the handball.
No, before that.
What's the reason why he's handballed it? Because he's grabbing
because his arm was up in the air and the ball hit his hand. It's pretty self-explanatory.
So if someone's pulling your shirt, is it a penalty in the box? Yes or no?
His shirt wasn't being pulled.
Is it a penalty? Yes or no, guys?
I've seen many of your shirts.
It's a yes. It's a yes. Because you guys want to scoot around the subject, it's a yes. So if they go,
you're gonna do the VAR thing. Like you've got the audacity to do the VAR thing as Liverpool.
I have got the audacity.
You've got no shame. That's what you've got.
Why should I have shame? About what?
Bro, like seriously, your VAR is getting close to Man U levels right now. So I wouldn't be talking
wait.
bro.
Give me the wait. All right, Wolfie. Give me the facts of the VAR decisions Liverpool have had that shouldn't have been given. Go on.
The handball. Let's go to last week.
What did I just say about that? It should have been.
You made some bullshit up. That's what you did.
BS. Should we go back and look at the footage?
Yeah, it was.
All right, so name me another one. Hold on, wait.
No. We're not allowing you to deflect off it. You literally called Liverpool.
You just made a statement.
Okay? You literally called Liverpool.
We established this early in the stream.
So this is what we do.
So that is just a small sample size of the wafflings that you expect from Wolfie that you can hear from him on a weekly basis on Football's 12th Man. Hooks to a lesser extent as well, but he still jumps in always here and there, but bigger to the both of them. But when it comes to football, they are so frustrating and jarring. I tell you, I want to throw my phone out the car window, bruv, every time I hear him speak, because it's always excuses and justifications for other teams. But when Cal wants to express himself and explain his point of view, it's you can't use that, that's deflection, or you can't use that, that's an excuse on injuries, or you can't use that, that's an excuse on referees. I mean, if he says all right, take the handball away from Salah if you think it actually touched his fingers, even though it didn't really change the trajectory of the ball, unlike the Gabriel one where he flew into, who was it? I forget who it was, against Newcastle and hit his arm. You can say, sure, okay, if you want to take that away, then yeah, he gets probably pulled down and it's a penalty, because there's nowhere why he would put his arm up in the air like that if he's not going to believe or have his jersey yanked from behind. And if it was yanked from behind, which it did look like it was, which is why his hand went up in there saying, hey, I'm being pulled back here, I can't jump properly, maybe VAR would have looked at that and said, yep, pull on Salah's jersey, penalty to Liverpool, whole different outcome at the rest of the game, maybe finishes 1-1, who the hell knows. So that is a possibility there. But they're taking that as an excuse, saying, oh, referees, oh, VAR. Well, if you want to talk factually what happened in the game, yeah, that's what would have happened in the game. And if it's not clear and obvious, okay, Wolfie, clear and obvious, which that potential handball was not clear and obvious, it will not be given, can't be given, whatever. It wasn't. So for him to now say, all the, and Hooks as well, all the last minute wins, it's a gimmick, it's this, it's sustainable, blah, 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 blah. You don't get last minute wins without pushing forward and wanting to win the game. If we were crap, we wouldn't be attacking, we wouldn't be pushing to try and get something out of the game or get all 3 points like we have been doing so far. But that's only as much as the opposition team allows you. But beside the point, yes, Liverpool have, maybe some will say lucky, maybe we've earned our own luck with these last minute winners, we've earned our own luck playing the way we've played and winning games, but you have to be in the game to win the game. And when you're not in the game, like we were at the end of the Palace game, yeah, you lose out. The Galatasaray one as well, going back to the point that started all this, then okay, cool, with fine margins. That was a soft penalty for me for Galatasaray, but you can say it's a penalty nonetheless because the arm gets dragged onto the chin, chest, throat, whatever of Yildiz or whoever the Galatasaray player was. But then on the other front there, you can say there was a potential foul on Ekitike, who stayed on his feet and kept on moving. If he goes down, that's probably given as a penalty. So I'm not going to sit here and listen and take what the wafflings are from Wolfie, especially when you ask this guy a simple question about Nottingham Forest and how they're travelling, and he's going to throw back in your face, but what are you winning this season? Are you winning? What are you winning this season? The conversation topic is not about my club or his club or his club. It's your fucking club, bruv. Your club. Nottingham Forest lost again today in the Europa League 3-2 at home to Midtjylland. What is that shit? Talk about your team, brother. Stop deflecting. Stop worrying about what other teams are doing and what players they've brought in and how much money they've spent and whether they've, is it sustainable and are they going to have peak performances for the rest of the season? Your team is fucking shit, and you have Ange Postecoglou at the helm, who you didn't want but now have to pretend to like. He is shit. Unlucky. Rubbish. You master deflector. Anyways, big ups to all of yous. I'm out.